I look like a baseball player, but how I run, I'm kind of goofy. That bothers me. They go, oh, what are you, gay? You walk like... And I'm not. I'm into chicks. But these guys, myself, I'm too sensitive. And they think that being sensitive is a thing of being gay. No, it's not. It's not.
It's not. No, it's definitely not. My dad likes musicals.
That's gay.
I like the taste of penis.
Hey.
I mean, I use the P word.
Wait, but what was I going to say to you, Brody?
Like I said, I didn't go through anything, but I didn't have, this is a result of having your parents divorced. I'm not blaming my mom or dad, but there's a reason why, having a male figure around like a father, it helps, or an older brother. It helps. I didn't have that, so I was around a mom who worried. I was around a sister who was kind of tough on me, not in a good way. And my dad did what he could do. And both of my dads, Jack, my mom's second husband or third husband, whatever it was, and then my dad, they did what they could do. But still, I was too sensitive. That's something that maybe I was just like, that could be treated with medication, therapy. I'm just a nice guy.
Wrong with that, though. I think being too sensitive. I think I'm the same way. I also grew up with my mom and my sister. My dad I saw once every couple weekends, but he's not the one that pretty much raised me. And I find myself overly sensitive and stuff, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think you should take medication for sensitivity.
I threw that in.
I'm the opposite. My dad was like the main person around.
Oh, really?
That's why I'm kind of manly, I think.
And here's the deal. I get that, and then sometimes I get into my head, and I go, then it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
That's what I don't want to happen when I get back to normal. I don't want everyone putting their worries on me, because that's kind of what happened. They were putting it on me. I don't want that to happen again. But I'll be better prepared, better support system. By me talking about it, like doing these therapy sessions for this podcast, it's helping me as I knock out my teeth again. It's helping me. You help me. I help you. Go on my Wikipedia page. Check in on Brody.
You have a Wikipedia page?
Somebody put it up. Why'd you say it like that?
Because I've been trying to get a Wikipedia page for so long. So that's positive right there that you have a Wikipedia page.
Somebody said I do.
It's really hard to get one.
Brody, I have a question.
Yeah.
You said you're into chicks. I have a question. When you do your shows, do you have like groupie girls, or do you have like open mic girls or girls on the comedy scene that like try to get it?
Occasionally, I would say like a new young comedian to town might take an interest in me. Possibly a female. It could happen. I have seen maybe other female comedians established put out certain kind of energies, possibly. But for me, it's still kind of weird. I'm not weird, but I'm not totally into dating a funny girl. I'm not into it. I'm kind of into...
Actually, there's 4 of them.
What's your dream girl?
Well, I don't have a dream
girl. What's your dream girl?
What in your head is your dream girl? Is it like...
Clean and pure. German, blonde.
German?
That's the other thing.
German.
That's the other thing that I think that's not... That doesn't help me. Yeah, your mom was cute. This is another thing. Because I'm Jewish and I wasn't bar mitzvahed, I was blue-collar Jewish, raised in the valley, went to Reseda High School, drove a Pinto. It wasn't like I was on the west side or I was in Encino. I didn't have that. I don't have that backing behind me. So that's why I feel like everything I do, it's going to be a long road because I didn't take the time to do the bar mitzvah. I didn't take the time to figure out the 9 days of Hanukkah. I'm more into but people person. I like you. I hang out with you. We laugh. I am a guy. I'm not necessarily into buying gifts. And that might just be, I should be. But is it because I don't have money or I don't have the time or I'm not
They wouldn't be upside down.
I feel like when you're an American, when you can relax, if you want to call that, it's like house, own property, married with a child.
That's like...
And I have your own car.
But a lot of guys that I meet are like, it seems like no guy wants to date like another comedian, but like it's just we're there. It's like I feel like maybe you could date someone that's in comedy.
I've done it before. I've done it. I've been with a couple, I'm sure, that have actually taken the stage. Yes. I've been with those on the exterior of the business, maybe somebody involved on the other side, like a manager or an agent. Maybe
I like that.
Maybe a waitress here and there. But I feel like because I am scratching and clawing, and I'm not saying that you're always going to be scratching and clawing, but I guarantee you there's plenty of people in the comedy business that didn't have to. They just kind of stayed in their lane, did their thing. They went to temple. They looked a certain way. They hung out with a certain people. They wrote a couple jokes. They got on TV. They did all the right things because they're smart. They get it. I'm not that smart. 2.52 from Arizona State GPA.
It smells like smoke, Brian. What's this?
Yeah, it's very smoky in here.
It's reminding me of my grandma.
I think that there's nothing wrong with dating a fellow comic, but I think the reason that it sucks so much is that comedy is usually based on telling like relationship jokes.
Yep.
So when you break up,
you're right.
Not only are you seeing your ex everywhere you go,
yeah,
it's like fucking somebody at work. You're not supposed to.
It's like being on a cruise ship, doing comedy on a cruise ship. Yeah. You're stuck with them for 5 days. And I've never done that, but I've done audience warm up. I'm great at doing 3 hours worth of up to 3 hours worth, maybe 4, possibly 5. I would say 4 would be my limit. 3 would be a nice. I can do it. 3 years audience warm up. I've done that. I've done the hosting. Yeah, I've done closing the show on these alternative B rooms where I'll be downtown tonight. Bottom line is that. You got to put out positive energy. You got to eat well. You got to smile. Where were we, Esther? You're talking about your mom, your birth control, dating. Yeah.
Do you get bed bugs? Sorry.
No, bed bugs. I don't even know what a bed bug is.
You got bed bugs?
And where does that come from?
I don't know, but I've been
poor hygiene.
Hey,
I
was wondering if like this is an isolated incident for me, but like I've been itching a lot in bed.
Yeah.
That could be nerves. That could be nerves.
No, well, there's actual bites.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And what floor are you on?
2.
So they can climb down to my floor. That's scary. There could be bed bugs in my building. In fact, yesterday I got a knock on the door at 11 a.m. It's our manager, Tony, and he goes, do you have anybody staying with you? I go, no. And he goes, I think we have somebody trying to climb in the windows that say they're staying with somebody.
What?
I go, thanks. It's 11 a.m. Don't knock on my door ever again at this time. 12 possibly. 11 no. I can't wait to get back to being myself again in terms of.
You have to get off these medications.
Well, you stop being Esther.
Where is it
What?
in here?
You're saying it like I shouldn't be taking them.
I don't think you should.
But I have to take them. Hollywood's making me. I have to. Do you understand? Now I'm finally playing the game.
I believe in you, and I believe that if you woke up every morning and ran and did your thing, and
I don't run in public. People laugh at me.
If you exercised and
which I'm doing,
right,
which I'm trying to do.
I think you could be off the medicine.
Okay, well
that's my own philosophy, and it's probably wrong.
But Esther, you're not wrong. I'm going to tell you. You just can't stop cold turkey. You can't. I had to do what I had to do, and then once the doctor assesses, he's been assessing the situation. He's been tapering me down. I'm almost down to a half of what I was on at my most. At my highest level, I'm down to half.
I feel like I'm Tom Cruise and Brody is Brooke Shields.
Esther, obviously, there's definitely situations where medication's probably not the best. You know, like there's definitely situations where like there's somebody that's depressed and they've been put on a drug for a lot of their life, and now they don't know what it is. You know, everyone gets depressed.
Maybe it's because I'm depressed, I'm bipolar, I've got problems, and I've never been on medicine.
But you do comedy, you have that great outlet.
Yeah,
you do auditioning, driving around to the audition, signing up. No, I don't. That's
negative. But maybe
that's negative. Driving around to an audition. No, Esther. This is what I'm saying. We agree on the same thing. I'm just saying right now, me, Stephen Brody Stevens, where we are at. I need to take these because I'm working with the doctor.
Right.
I don't get that second chance because I stopped taking Lexapro in Montreal, and look what happened. I hit a frickin' grand slam, and the guys tackled me, and I didn't get to touch home plate. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Let's learn about this bed bug thing a little because did you know where this is what I've always heard is that bed bugs, like if you have a mattress that's a certain amount of age that it's filled with bugs.
Okay,
yeah, probably after 8 years.
Actually, no, this mattress is new. I bought it when I moved to LA.
So how long have you been here? 3 years?
Almost.
It's fine.
Give it some time.
And you've got a lot of questions about them. We've assembled a panel of our best experts here at the Early Show to answer all of your bed bug questions. You've been calling them in, emailing, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. People in the crowd. You have questions. We're going to answer them this morning. To help us do that, CBS News Business and Economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis, medical correspondent Dr. Jennifer Ashton, and also our veterinary correspondent, among a few other talents, Dr. Debbie Turner-Bell. So, first question that we're getting, I want to direct to you, Jen, which came to us via Twitter.
Let's ask.
A viewer tweets
Here's a question
a bed
about
bug bite.
bugs.
How do I know? How is it different looking from a mosquito bite? Basically, how do you know that it's a bed bug bite?
Very good question and very hard one to answer because it can be very difficult to distinguish a bed bug from a mosquito bite, let's say, from a pimple. Even dermatologists can have a hard time. But there are a couple of little generalizations that you can tend to look for. Number one, a bed bug doesn't tend to give that swelling and pink diffuse ring around the bite like a mosquito bite does when it gets swollen and starts to itch right away. There may be a little scab in the middle of a bed bug bite where you don't usually see that with other types of bites, especially mosquito bites. And
I don't look like that. I don't look like that.
So for the people listening, what it looks like a mosquito bite is like puffy. It almost looks like a mosquito bite. Where this looks more like a rash.
I only have 2 or 3 of them.
Good luck.
And
Good night.
All right. Thanks for the plug helping me.
You can't see.
Yeah, I think we got a long ways.
Use the restroom?
Maybe it'll go well. I still don't know this one. I think it should be easy.
Let the crowds at home laugh. Let the truck driver laugh.
You're right.
We are professional.
You're right.
No, laughing's good. I need to laugh more. I don't laugh enough.
I just think he's the most disgusting. You've met him?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's...
No, I haven't met him, but...
I think he's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
No, your hair looks good.
Why?
But my hairline,
Who wants to hear all that tripe?
Like what?
Losing hair.
All that medical advice and all that.
He's not giving medical advice.
And you know, yada her with her acne, and he's about his pills and it's about his.
I would not
He
look
needs
at
to
that.
go back
to
the psych ward.
Like shaving your
That's kind of
hairline,
rude.
right?
No,
That's what they do. Like
well, you shouldn't be so obsessed with it.
you don't think it's...
I don't know guys.
People
that
might
shave
listen to him and think they know what they're doing about it.
The only guy I know is my dad.
Okay,
Shaving heads
I'll
is
expect to say it
acceptable
finished,
style,
I guess,
right?
if you want to
Yeah,
say it.
I've done it
I
before.
can't do it.
I
Buzz
cut.
All right.
I personally
Okay,
like
love
it.
you.
Like
Love
how
you
it is
too.
right now.